What's going on, guys? This is Ryan with RK Outpost, and just as so many people are excited to see Henry Cavill as Superman in Zack Snyder's Justice League, as you have great reviews for the Superman and Lois show on CW, J.J. Abrams sweeps in to try to suck out all the energy and let people know that he is going to destroy another franchise in DC. Take a look at the headline. Superman movie reboot coming from Ta-Nehisi Coates and J.J. Abrams. Now, Ta-Nehisi Coates is an absolute insane person. He is someone that has been destroying comics for a while now, who has people like Captain America speaking about his privilege, things like that, who has also said some bad things about 9/11 responders in the past. We'll get into him, but we all know the J.J. Abrams tradition now. You come into a new franchise, you absolutely ruin it, and then you leave it left behind, just like he did with Star Trek, just like he did with Star Wars. Well, as we know he's been working with DC. They signed him to a $500 million contract. Well, this is the first real big thing other than Justice League Dark that we've heard about, and it's to reboot Superman. Henry Cavill's name is not attached to this project, and I do not think he will be. We'll get into the reasons why. Just days after the premiere of Superman and Lois did huge numbers, it's finally official. J.J. Abrams is working on a new Superman movie. After years of rumors to that effect, Warner Media has finally made it official, as Abrams will produce a new Superman feature film written by best-selling author and comic book writer Ta-Nehisi Coates. It's not immediately clear whether Henry Cavill will return to reprise the role in this Superman movie, but Coates' initial statements suggest his movie will be a shared continuity of DC Films universe, colloquially known by fans as the DCEU. Now, the reason that I say I don't think Henry Cavill will be there is because Superman reboot is the words that a lot of people are throwing around. Superman reboot. And when you go to this from the cultured nerd, so the current chatter is that this may not even be a reboot of Kal-El Superman, but rather a film introduced to Earth-23 Calvin Harris, or even Earth-2 Val-Zod Superman. Time will tell on what's actually happening, but right now there's a lot of misinformation going around. And the reason I think that this is more accurate, I do think we're going to get a black Superman story, is because of the writer, Ta-Nehisi Coates, and where he decided to release this information to, because Shadow and Act is the website that got all this information. Now, let me make something perfectly clear. There are black Supermen in the DC multiverse, and if that's what they're going to do, is tell one of those stories from these previously established characters, you know, I'm all for it. Go ahead. I think it is an enormous mistake to not have a Superman project in the works with Henry Cavill. I don't want J.J. Abrams anywhere near DC. I don't want him anywhere near Superman. But the idea that you are forgetting, you are leaving Henry Cavill out there, not bringing him into something, and instead deciding to reboot something with a completely different character from honestly a woke piece of trash like Ta-Nehisi Coates. Again, Ta-Nehisi Coates has been destroying comics that he's written forever, destroying the character of Captain America, making him try to acknowledge his white privilege, all these things. He also, you can't forget that he said this. He called 9/11 responders menaces of nature for some reason. They're not human to me. About the emergency responders who rushed into the World Trade Center on September 11th. Black, white, or whatever, they were menaces of nature. They were the fire, the comet, the storm, which could with no justification shatter my body. In the same book, Coates also referred to white America as a syndicate designed to dominate and control our bodies. So he is an absolute lunatic, very far left SJW. That's who Ta-Nehisi Coates is. And the fact that he decided to release this statement specifically to Shadow and Act just makes me really think that that is where this is going. That is definitely going to be a black Superman story, because Shadow and Act is literally just a black entertainment website. That's what it is. But here's what he says. To be invited in the DC Extended Universe by Warner Brothers, DC Films, and Bad Robot is an honor. In a statement received only by Shadow and Act. I look forward to meaningfully adding to the legacy of America's most iconic mythic hero. There's a new, powerful, and moving Superman story yet to be told. We couldn't be more thrilled to be working with the brilliant Mr. Coates to help bring that story to the big screen, and we're beyond thankful to him at Warner Brothers for the opportunity, said J.J. Abrams. And then Emmerich says, Ta-Nehisi Coates, between the world and me, opened a window and changed many of us the way many of us see the world. Yeah, if you want to believe that you should just see the world in a racist light, black versus white, then I'm sure it did open it up for a lot of people. We're confident his take on Superman will give fans new and exciting way to see the Man of Steel. I don't think that we should necessarily be excited about that. Because again, you have someone in J.J. Abrams who has ruined franchise after franchise. You have someone in Ta-Nehisi Coates who has displayed that all he cares about is race and teaching people about his views on race. So regardless of whether they're rebooting Kal-El's Superman, potentially race swapping him, or whether it's going to be a story from one of the traditional black Supermen that we do have in the DC multiverse on different Earths, I'm not confident in any way, shape, or form that this is going to be good. In fact, I think this is going to be an absolute disaster. You are sitting there, if you're DC, if you're Warner Brothers, you have one of the biggest stars in the world right now in Henry Cavill. Why do you not have him signed up for 3 more Superman movies? What is wrong with you? He says he wants to do it, but you don't want it to happen. Warner Brothers, honestly, at this point, continues to show why they have been so terrible, why the DCEU has been such a mess, why Zack Snyder's plans just completely fell apart when Warner Brothers got involved and changed things around. They have no idea what they're doing. They have no idea what people want to see. And then when this inevitably fails, they're probably just going to try to blame it on racism or something like that. But at this point, we don't know a whole lot yet. A lot of this is speculation, but Henry Cavill is not attached at this point. It definitely seems like it's going to be a race-based story based on the writer, and J.J. Abrams is involved. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching, everyone, and a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my P.O. box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.